James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. This vlog is going to talk about having a heart. So, I think that, the reason I'm doing this video, and I think it's really important to do a, video vlog format for me. My video creation is often about, wine review and point scores and, characteristics, and that's great. I love that, and that's why I do this. But, I give my vlog an opportunity to, give some coloration as to who I am. And I think that's really key and important to do. And, I think that's, my inspiration this week. It was unfortunately the hearing of the news of Robin Williams' death, and really hit me hard in a way that I didn't expect. Really sad news was to take a step back and really focus in on this human being who had an amazing ability to obviously had great talent and great comedic ability, but also had a tremendous heart. And I think that sometimes that is, I wouldn't say forgotten, but I think what comes into play is that while I've lived in San Francisco nearly 18 years, I unfortunately never had an opportunity to meet Robin Williams. And, his presence was felt, or somebody had just seen him in maybe Seacliff, his former home in San Francisco. And Robin Williams is, adopting a highway in Highway 101 in between San Francisco and Brisbane was one of those key moments, that just made you think that, Robin Williams, San Francisco, Bay Area. And, but it's beyond that. It's not just about this identification with him being in Northern California or, have lived here most of his life. It's that, he's a person who had such an amazing ability to connect with people. His touch with people was quite amazing. I've known many people who've met him. And they weren't just brief encounters or just encounters that were just really 2-second encounters. They were just generally meaningful, absolutely phenomenal encounters. And one that I can recollect was, I remember reading where someone said that they saw Robin Williams in Ocean Beach. And they said, "Hello, Mr. Williams," and he responded back, "Hello, do you want to join us for some coffee? He's there with some friends." And those are things that Robin Williams would do. He was a tremendous soul. He gave as much as he could to everyone. And, I was tremendously sad to hear the news. And it reminds me, the final scene in The Dead Poets Society is how I will always remember Robin Williams. And Ethan Hawke steps on a desk and says, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." And that is a compelling, touching moment that is phenomenal. So that's a moment I will always remember, and remember as Robin Williams almost like saying goodbye to us. And for me, it's just very personal. So, he as a person and all the people that he's touched and all the things he's done is a reminder to me, to give that heart back. Having a heart can be a difficult thing to do. And it can be a difficult thing to do because sometimes, just sometimes, it's misunderstood. Or, a good friend of mine who, in her wisdom said to me years ago, "James, people mistake kindness for weakness," or at least she was referring to that in her own experience. And I thought that was a pretty insightful comment that she made, and I understood what she was saying. I believe having a heart is also putting yourself at risk. Not in a bad way. It's sometimes putting yourself in terms of maybe it's not being reciprocal, or maybe it's misunderstood. But ultimately, I think it's a step back of genuineness and giving that what you have to give. And it doesn't mean you're always perfect. It doesn't mean that everything you do and everything you touch is going to be flawless. And people, humans, everyone makes mistakes. So I think that's the part of a reminding of having a heart. And so that's my vlog for this week. And it's been a great summer, 2014. Wonderful experience. I felt I was gone most of the month in July, and in many respects I was. But I'm back in home base in San Francisco, and hopefully be traveling again soon. But thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear your comments, so please definitely let me know below. Put some questions in there. And like my friends who do other vlog formats, they have a lot of questions they answer. So I'd love to do that at some point. So thank you so much for watching. And cheers and salute to you. And, I'd love to hear your thoughts on having a heart. Salut.